Let's get real for a moment, shall we? You can have the dream house, the one you've always wanted, the fancy cars sitting in the driveway, gleaming in the sun, the seemingly perfect family photo, smiles frozen in time. But if you and your partner aren't truly communicating, if the words just aren't flowing, what do you really have at the end of the day? What's the point of it all? Communication is the bedrock, the very foundation of your marriage. It's what holds everything together. Without it, you're just roommates, sharing space but not sharing life under the same roof. Think of love as the frame, the beautiful structure that defines your relationship, commitment as the roof, providing shelter and security, but communication? That's the solid concrete foundation that everything else rests upon. If it's cracked, if there are fissures and weaknesses, the whole thing's at risk of crumbling, of falling apart. Strong communication is how you solve problems, navigate disagreements and find common ground, share dreams, build a future together, and support each other's ambitions, and support each other through thick and thin in good times and bad. It's the difference between being a team, working together towards a shared goal, and just coexisting, simply occupying the same space. Real communication isn't just talking, it's listening with intent, truly hearing what your partner is saying, being vulnerable, opening yourself up to your partner, sharing your fears and hopes, and creating a safe space for honesty, where both of you feel comfortable expressing yourselves without judgment. The quality of your marriage will never exceed the quality of your communication. It's the key to a lasting and fulfilling partnership. Be the architect of your relationship. Build your relationship on clear, honest, compassionate talk. Make communication a priority and watch your marriage flourish. I've met so many couples who say, "We just don't fight anymore," and they say it with a strange sense of pride, as if conflict resolution is no longer necessary. As if that's a win. But is it really? But often it means they've stopped talking altogether. The vibrant exchange of ideas, feelings, and daily experiences has simply ceased. Silence in a relationship is loud and dangerous. It's a breeding ground for unspoken resentments and unresolved issues. Small annoyances fester, growing into larger problems that seem insurmountable. Misunderstandings become scars, etched deep into the heart of the relationship, reminders of what wasn't communicated, and emotional distance grows, creating a chasm that feels impossible to bridge. Take Mark and Susan, their story is a common one. He wanted quiet after work, a sanctuary from the demands of his job. She craved conversation, a connection after a long day of feeling isolated. Instead of talking, instead of finding a compromise, they both went silent, each retreating into their own separate world, and resentment built a wall between them, brick by silent brick. This isn't rare. It's a pattern I see repeated time and again. It starts small, a little less sharing, a little less asking. You stop sharing, stop asking, the daily details of your lives fading into the background. Avoid tough topics, the ones that might lead to conflict or discomfort. Each choice is a step away from your partner, a subtle shift in direction that leads you further apart. Silence starves your relationship, depriving it of the nourishment it needs to grow and thrive. A partnership can't thrive in a vacuum, isolated from the vital exchange of thoughts and feelings. The silent treatment isn't a strategy, it's surrender. It's waving the white flag and giving up on finding a resolution. Problems get buried, not solved. They fester beneath the surface, waiting to erupt. You have to choose. Will you continue down this path? Let silence win, and watch your connection wither away, or find your voice and tear down that wall brick by brick with honest and open communication. Right now you're not in a partnership. You're in a standoff, each entrenched in your own position. Don't let silence be the loudest thing in your home. Don't let it define your relationship. Start talking, even if it's hard. The future of your relationship depends on it. So what's the fix? Commit to a new way of communicating, one built on honesty, respect, and empathy. Real conversation isn't about winning, it's about understanding. See your partner as your teammate, not your adversary. Use I statements, not accusations. I feel overwhelmed and need help opens a door. You never help slams it shut. Respect is non-negotiable. No name-calling, no yelling, no digging up old mistakes. Empathy is the secret sauce. Step into your partner's shoes, listen to understand and validate their feelings. When you say, "I can see why you'd feel that way," you build a bridge. This is how you transform a marriage. From two individuals to a unified team. Real conversation creates a shared future. There's a huge difference between hearing and truly listening. Hearing is simply registering sound, but listening, that requires focus, empathy, and a genuine desire to understand. Most of us, if we're honest, just wait for our turn to talk. We're formulating our response, eager to jump in with our own thoughts and opinions, instead of fully absorbing what's being said. That's not a conversation, it's a debate, a competition to be right. And in marriage, if you're keeping score, meticulously tracking wins and losses, you both lose. Resentment builds and connection fades. Active listening is a skill, a muscle that needs to be exercised and strengthened. Put down your phone, eliminate distractions, make eye contact, show them you're present, and give your partner your full attention. Be truly present in the moment. Listen for the feelings behind the words. What are they really trying to communicate? Show them, you matter, I'm here. Let your actions and expressions convey your support. You don't have to agree to validate their feelings. Understanding doesn't equal endorsement. Try, it sounds like you felt hurt when I said that. Acknowledge their experience. Don't interrupt. Resist the urge to jump in. Let them finish, then summarize. So, what I'm hearing is, this proves you're listening and ensures you understand. It clarifies any misunderstandings and strengthens your bond. Mastering listening will do more for your marriage than a dozen date nights. It's the foundation of true intimacy. Make your partner feel seen and heard. Create a safe space where they can truly be themselves. Nobody likes tough conversations. We avoid them out of fear, of conflict, of hurting feelings, of what we might hear. But avoiding hard talks only lets problems grow in the dark. The magic happens in the hard conversations. They're opportunities for growth, not threats. Every time you navigate a disagreement with respect and empathy, you build trust and resilience. Approach tough topics as a team. It's us against the problem, not you against me. Every conversation is a choice. Build a bridge or a wall. Lean into the hard stuff. On the other side is a deeper connection and a stronger partnership. That's a future worth fighting for. Get to work.